Do you think that Joel is a good person?
Bro, this is the best question I want to answer. I want to keep my shit last, so everybody else go ahead.
I mean,
ballsy.
You know, you were talking about community. This
Yeah.
guy thinks for himself. I think he is a pretty
What
selfish.
do you mean by that?
He thinks about others, but he's also pretty selfish because he has lost some a core part of his life, a very big core part of his life, that being his daughter. He has clung on to people that give him reassurance and safety in the form of, I don't know what, like emotional intimacy. Did that taste good?
Bro,
Are you
it
happy?
smells so bad in this room right now,
Good.
and it's the fucking mushrooms.
Good for you.
I can't tell if it's Saro's feet or it's the mushrooms.
No, my feet don't smell that bad. I put Lacoste perfume on them. No, not really. But, what were we talking about?
Hold on.
Stupid.
Joel being a
community.
good person and Joel's community standards.
So he has Tess he loses, and then he has Ellie, and he has a hard time to let Ellie in, but you see the gradual closeness to it, like of them getting closer. Shut the fuck up.
Talk, man.
Fucking ADHD motherfucker. Stop.
We're not all like that. We don't claim him.
I'm the Bella Ramsey of the group.
Oh my god.
How dare you?
I
She
can
would
give
kick your ass, bro.
I'll give one example,
Guys,
which
chill,
is
chill.
the what is it, the train theory or the trolley theory, where it's like you have
What the fuck's
five
a trolley
people.
theory?
Hold on, shut up.
1 second.
He's gonna explain
You have like
it.
you have like 5 people that you don't know on one side of the railroad, and then you have like one person that you really hold dear to your heart. Would you kill those 5 people to save that one person, or would you save the one person to save the
To kill-
majority?
Or would you
Kill
like
the-
kill
kill
the
one
one
person.
person to save the majority?
Exactly. So he's faced with that dilemma, and I think in his own selfishness, and I can understand him, but at the same time, bro, you kept on, you would also find another person. But I think because he got too close to Ellie, he didn't want to lose another quote unquote daughter.
But we're gonna talk about whether Joel's actions at the end was justified later. But
alright,
but like as a person himself,
He's a rough around the edges dude. He's killed innocent people before. They've mentioned that multiple times. They dropped it in the hints in the TV show.
do you think it was right for him to kill those people who were basically incapacitated? The people from David's group, the priest.
The people in David's group? I think. What, like when they were at the university?
No,
Or-
when
no,
he's
no, when they're
torturing
at
the
the
people.
Oh,
Like
just
where he
at the
puts a
town.
knife in his mouth and
Oh, was that extra and over the top? Yeah, but he did what he had to do. Like if let's say for example, if you don't kill that person, they're gonna come back in that situation and they're gonna kill you. So he did what he had to do to survive. So
Okay.
I don't think he's necessarily a bad person for doing that, but he has done bad things. So I would call him a pretty neutral person, albeit
Okay.
selfish.
Okay. What about
That's a good answer.
you, Luca?
I kind of agree. You're placed in this position where you need to survive, and no matter what, I think he's right in the sense that it's either like do or die, right? So he killed innocent people, but like they would have done the same exact thing to him. Like in this situation specifically, right? Like in a third world, like in a world where everyone's after each other. There's even like zombies, right? Like kind of like fungus coming after you too. Like you do what you got to do to survive, and I don't think that makes him a bad person. That makes him a survivor. Like he literally is just born and bred to
Survive.
make it out, and I don't think he's a bad person.
Okay.
I would disagree. I think more on the neutral side. I don't think he's an amazing person either. Like he doesn't help anybody really, but like I don't think he's a bad person.
What about you, Panos?
I think he's a piece of shit, but I can empathize. Like not
What do you mean by that?
not in being a piece of shit, but like you can still love and like and empathize with piece of shit people. Like he is a very selfish guy. He's very prone to aggression and violence to solve his problems. He's very cagey. He's not communicative, and he very much keeps to himself. Like this brother that he hasn't seen in ages, who like, you know, after, especially after his daughter died, that's it. Like, you know, that's his only familial tie. Here's that, like, you know, got married and has a kid on the way.
He starts being a dick to him.
He's a complete douche to him. And it's because he's just focusing on his inner turmoil, right? And that's not to say that he's not capable of putting other people ahead of himself, but you got to think about, like, the track record, right? So does he have the potential to be a good person? Sure. I don't think the guy's a lost cause, but as it stands, he's definitely a bad dude. And, like, it's fine because, like, that doesn't make him like worthless or like you shouldn't live. Like, he's a bad person, like, depending on, you know, which side of the fence you're on.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
Imagine
if you're
that,
on
like,
his side, he's a great ally to
Yeah.
have. But like, if you're just going about your day and you happen to be in his way, you're fucked. You're totally fucked.
Yeah.
100%. But at the same time, like, I agree with you with the brother. And, you know, like, his own family left. The only thing in this world that still stands. But his brother also left him. Like, they were in a QZ. They were, like, struggling, everything. Like,
Yeah, that is
literally
fair. That is
Killing
fair.
people, the probably stuff that they wouldn't want to do, right, to survive. And then his brother went on a mission to gather and collect and something, right? And just never comes back. Like, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
I
And then stops communicating with
stops communicating, like, everything, like they were communicating already. So what stopped them from saying,
Especially
like, hey,
given the context of this world.
hey,
like,
I found a great place for us to live. Hey, I found, like, you know, I'm staying here. I found someone I like, you know what I mean? Like, just,
I mean, he explains why he didn't.
yeah, 100%.
But I mean, like, there's still, I mean, like, you bided to this much time enough to get someone along the road of pregnancy. Like, I think there must have been some way that you could have made some trip or send some kind of message or messenger. Yeah, like, that's why I'm saying, like, he's...
But a trip across the country, you saw how difficult it was for Joel.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, you see how far Tommy got without even thinking, like, okay, at this point, I should send a word before, you know, like, you know, point of no return kind
yeah, but
of
at the
thing.
same
Yeah.
time, like, his brother was happy, healthy, you know, like, was living almost his best life in a great community with great people.
But they make up pretty quickly. Like, in that
Yeah,
position,
for
you have
sure.
to understand, like, okay, I'm pissed at you because you didn't let me know that you're going
100%,
somewhere, like
100%.
that you went to this town,
Yeah.
that you founded this town and you have this great community. But on the other hand, I'm happy for you because, you know, you're healthy, you're happy.
100%.
Whatever.
But, like, he crossed the whole United States because he thought his brother was dead or, like, in a situation, right? Because he stopped communicating. So he literally traveled in, like,
Yeah, but that's just
suitable
because it's
death.
his brother.
100%. But
Right?
he
So how
traveled
many people died on the road, right?
100%. But
And how many of them were justified?
he
So
traveled, like, literally pretty much in a impossible route to go save his brother, but this whole time his brother was safe and sound.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously could have just communicated with him. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be ticked off and I would give attitude.
oh yeah, I'd
you know?
be pissed. No, I completely empathize with the guy.
Yeah.
He make like everything he does makes sense to me, but
And
he's still a piece
so
of
the
shit.
worst thing
because-
the worst thing about it is that they were using a map to travel.
Where's that GPS though?
Turn right on the
Okay, what do you
Recalculating.
think? Alex?
Yeah, honestly, I'm like Panos. I think Joel is an amazing character, but like I think as a person, he's a fucking terrible human being.
Yeah, he is big time.
He's done probably stuff like if you compare like I know it's about the show and stuff, but like in the video game, like that he knows Tommy's in Jacksonville. It just they don't talk because of whatever
Jackson.
happened.
Yeah.
Jackson, whatever. But like he knows his brother is there because like the first time they get there, he's like, oh, like my brother is here.
My
He's
brother.
like, who's your brother? And then whatever. It's like Tommy. But like
Tommy.
like in the show, I guess they changed it where like they had never spoken to each other
Yeah.
ever since. So I think like that definitely has an impact.
Mm-hmm.
But like I think like he's very selfish. Like he's probably done like really fucked up things that we don't even know about just to survive, and he probably didn't even like think about
the
other
question,
stuff.
where I'm just saying my point that why I'm going
Like
against you guys.
you
is
guys
it's
empathize.
survival.
I get it, but still, bro. Like there's a lot of stuff. Like maybe he didn't have to kill all those extra
Okay.
people, you know.
Agreed. I agree with you on that. But at the same time,
Or you don't know what if Fedra told him like, oh, like for survival you gotta like kill these people.
but it's survival. Like do or die. Like you're gonna do. Like you're placed in a
Okay.
situation that
if you're like a Nazi officer in a concentration camp and you're just taking orders, I'm sorry, you're still a piece of shit for being. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
I
like
agree
where
what
do you
you're
draw
saying.
the line? And just because you can empathize, it's like it's not about
You
them being
understand?
good or
Yeah.
bad. It's about them being human.
Yeah,
You can
he has,
empathize
he has
with
no
a bad
human
person.
emotions when he did those stuff. He just did it just because whatever. Like this is the
At
reality.
the
To him-
end, you
to
can
him-
even see like the switch turns off and like it's like
To
all
him-
the sound drowns out when
Yeah.
he goes on his rampage.
To
right?
him, the ends justify the means.
Yeah.
100%. So like to him, it's like all about surviving and protecting the people that he wants, and he'll go through whatever fucking treks he has to
Like,
do. If he had to fight Bill to, protect him,
He would have.
He would've,
to protect
100%.
someone that he was close to, like Tess or Ellie, he would have 100%.
Bro,
He would have killed Bill just to steal his car
Kill
to
Bill.
get.
yeah.
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill. But like the fact that they were escaping, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So like Ellie stabbed that guy and then they shot the other guy. Like, did he have to like beat the shit out of him? Like they could have just left him or
Yeah,
like
but that guy would have came back to go after him.
No,
Like, it was
okay.
clear.
Why
that
would
they
that-
want-
he-
No, but he
he's a
tortured
Fed
him.
agent.
The worst part is you mean the guy at the beginning, right?
And Joel knows how to torture people clearly. So he's probably done fucked up shit during those 20 years that like we don't even know about. Like
the people.
I
from
feel like
David-
Joel and his brother Tommy probably were the type of people that like went in communities and like kidnapped people or like found stragglers and like murdered them and stole all their gear just for survival.
But that is assuming.
Okay, but
No,
I-
but
I
he
understand-
said that I've done really bad things that you don't know.
I agree,
And
I
they don't
agree.
mention.
But-
So
Yeah.
it's not just I took orders at Fedor.
I'm
I
not
was
saying
in
he's
the
a great
QC.
person. I agree with you 100%.
I think he's a terrible human being, and we'll get it to the later point that like at the end, like what he does, like it's like unjust. Like I get it, it's
Yeah.
your daughter and stuff. But anyways, we'll talk about that later. I don't want to spoil that question, you know.
Yeah, so I would agree with you guys that that he is in his core. I think in his core he's a good person. And I think you can really draw people's. There's I think good in everyone,